Team Camp. This is the Pay Me No Mind show. Usually, we do with some audio work, but today we doing something a little different, trying to celebrate this event, The Awakening, going down in Dayton, Ohio, June 18th. So right now I'm with Team Camp, like I just said. You've heard Mr. Jeff Nightmare Camp on the podcast before, so I thought I'd let you get a little look at it. Right now we're at the weigh-in and media day. So what's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. Just ready to get this weigh-in over so I have to eat for real, man. Like, we went through another opponent and everything, so now all the hard work done, and now it's time to have fun. War ready, man.
So I just looked this up the other night. It was a cat named Kevin Shacks. It's different now. So who you facing tomorrow night?
William Davis from Memphis, if I ain't mistaken. That's all I pretty much know about him. So.
You get to see any film on him?
Nah, I don't really too much like looking at the film, just due to the fact that how he act and fight in the film don't mean he'll act that same way and fight that same way when he fight me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I switch my style up a lot, so I expect another person to switch their style up a lot.
Okay, now this fight has been postponed 2 or 3 times. It's been an extremely long training camp for you. That gonna have any impact on your approach and your performance tomorrow night?
Only thing that could change is a quicker knockout, quicker stoppage. Because when I say this training camp was hard and like epic as far as like the work and everything from sparring to just the waking up the next day with a sore body just to do it all over again. And I got a chance to spar with Will Clemens before the training camp came to an end. So like just to actually see like where everything at and make sure I'm sharp as I think I am mentally and everything. So it pretty much became a good thing, even though they pushed it out more.
And this is gonna be at welterweight, correct?
Yes, sir. 147 pounds. Just checked my weight. I'm good. 144 pounds. So we good.
All right, so we've talked about Team Camp in the past. Right now we have one of his members of Team Camp, my man Shards from Dayton, Ohio. What's your role in things, and how do you see tomorrow's event playing out?
Easy victory.
That simple?
Bottom line.
Okay. Hey, what fight are you coming in? I know Clemens is coming in the last fight. Just so anybody that checks this out beforehand, where can we look for you on the night of the events?
From what I know so far, I'm right before a co-main event, so right after the intermission and everything, I'll be the one getting the crowd rowdy back up after taking a break to get snacks and everything like that. So pretty much third to last.
Okay. And it's 4-round fight?
Yep, 4 rounds. It's scheduled for 4 rounds. It's not going 4 rounds, but it's scheduled for 4 rounds.
What is my man? How tall is he? I mean, is he southpaw? Right? Just is that last minute?
I haven't even seen him yet.
Okay.
So I have no idea.
All right, well, man, I'm wishing you
ready.
Yeah, I'm wishing you the best, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having
Nice to meet you, Shards.
Got it.
Go Team Camp.
Yes, sir.
All right, so earlier or sometime when you see some of this footage, we already talked to Jeff Nightmare Camp out of Dayton, Ohio. I thought it'd be a good chance to get in a word with his opponent, William the Blurr Davis, visiting us in Dayton, Ohio from St. Louis, Missouri, by way of, you said Memphis, Tennessee? The Blurr, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just working hard, getting where I need to be, man.
Hey, thanks for giving us a moment of your time. This is your professional debut. It's at 147. Walk us through where you've been to get to this point. You said, because you mentioned in the press conference, Mississippi.
No. I was actually I started in South Haven, Mississippi, out of prize fight boxing. You probably known the Mike Tyson fight that came to the Pyramid.
Okay.
Zab Judah came from that gym.
Okay.
Also, shout out to my coach Earl, 12th Park Recreation, trained Devin Alexander.
Okay. So you're in Dayton by yourself, no corner man for this event?
Yeah, I have a corner man.
Okay. I was getting ready to say, you hardcore like that?
Oh no, man, I ain't the agent off the who fought Bernard Hopkins.
Okay. So you said you fought amateur at 160 at middleweight? 165.
Yeah.
How's it been going down to 147? Is that more just better suited for your body?
Well, when I fought 165, I didn't have to fight, but I did. I really fought 152 my whole amateur career.
Okay.
I just went up to 165 for that fight. So me going down to 147 is just easy for me anyway. I'm able to lose what I can, but 147 fits me well.
Okay. So how this opportunity come up? How'd you get in touch, or how did Pearson Promotions get in touch with you?
Facebook.
Facebook. That's how you get on.
Facebook, baby.
So what's your expectations for your first fight?
Just working hard, man. Everything that I put in the gym, it'll show in the ring.
Have you seen any footage on Jeff Camp, or is that not necessary?
I've seen a few clips of him. You know, I have a team. You know, we study our opponents. If we feel like this is something that we need to fix and evaluate, then we will.
Okay. You scheduled for 4 rounds with Jeff?
Right.
Okay. What's your style, man? What can we expect tomorrow night?
I really don't want to say, but you know, it'd be multiple things.
Okay. Do you feel like being a guy, you are one of the few guys from outside of the state, do you think you got to press and not leave it in the judge's hands possibly? I'm just asking because I see from what I'm learning with dealing with some of the regional fights, and people don't have the right teams in place, the right representation of management and whatnot, things happen.
Right. You correct on that. Going to somebody's backyard, you really have to put your imprint. Either KO or just building on points. Hopefully tomorrow comes in my favor and they see that I put enough work in to win the fight.
Okay. Hey man, it's great meeting you, man. You know, I give you a lot of credit, a lot of props for coming in, you know, by yourself. When did you get notified about this fight? Because I know Jeff's opponents have switched up a few times.
I got like about 3 weeks.
And you've been in camp longer than that, or you stay in camp?
Always in camp.
Okay. Hey, well, like I said, William the Blurr Davis, thanks for showing up for the Awakening, and I'm looking forward to see what you bring to the table, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Oh, no problem. I'll hit you up on Facebook or something. We'll stay in touch.
No doubt.
All right, this Pay Me No Mind. Your host, Wood.
Now introducing our fighters. Fighting out of the red corner, making his professional boxing debut. He is out of Grey Craft Boxing from St. Louis, Missouri, wearing the red trunks with the white trim, William the Blurr Davis. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the red trunks with the snakeskin design. He's presented by Pearson Promotions, Actionwear, Jim Stewart Events, Body Kit Customizations, and Cristo Originals. From Dayton, Ohio, he is Jeff the Nightmare.
man. This is Wood. Pay me no mind. I'm up in here at the end of the Awakening. Look like a successful event tonight. I'm in here with my man Jeff Camp. One of the big moments of the night. What'd you think of your performance, sir?
I was actually okay with it coming off of a strong training camp and everything. Wasn't nervous at all. Ended in the first round, stoppage. So I can't complain at all, for real. Like, I'm satisfied.
Do you remember the first knockdown? I think that was a left hand, wasn't it?
Yep, left hand off the double jab.
Right.
Double jab left.
Was there anything that you saw? Because, I mean, you jumped on him pretty early. Was there something you saw that, and I mean, you feed off the home crowd a little bit. Was there something that left you to go in there and try to end it really quickly?
Like the first couple seconds, I seen that he had a hand pattern. Like, he'll bring his hands up, bring them down, bring them up, bring them down. So for real, I just started like with the feints, saying how he react to the feints. Notice how he was going straight back instead of like stepping to the side or anything like that. Like, he'll lean his body back, but his feet will stay in one, like his feet will stay planted. So I'm like, okay, so I had to get him off the jab, double jab, and then just shoot off that. And then double jab, left hand. It did exactly what I expected it to do. So then after the first 8 count, it was pretty much like, don't let him breathe, like, get on him. So
came back and caught him with like a straight right for the second knockdown, right?
That was actually if I'm not mistaken, that was the body shot.
Right, that's right. The body shot. You're right. The second one was the body shot, and that kind of folded it up.
Right. That's just due to the fact that, like, I knew he was in survival mode. When people in survival mode, when they come to boxing, they normally guard their head. They got a high guard. They don't really guard their body for real. So I knew a couple body shots would get him to fold up.
That was one thing that was very impressive with some of you guys that were a little further along, even whether or not number of fights, but just in your training and your maturity as a boxer. It seemed like y'all were really studying guys, whereas some of the newer guys, it seemed like they were kind of just trying to feel themselves out a little bit and kind of reacting. But I saw a lot of you guys take the lead.
Right. I mean, that's like each fight is a new experience, and experience is the best teacher. Like, once you learn how to pace yourself and everything, and actually like work on what you've been, like, do what you've been working on in the training camp, the fight gonna come easy. The training camp is the hardest part. The fight is the easy part.
Right. Hey, I know I'm gonna get you out of here, but I know a couple of months ago, a month and a half ago at least, was the open sparring session. Kenny Thomas Jr. was in there. Jamonte Clark was one of the guys in there. I just see him on ESPN a couple of weeks ago. So with a big performance like this, is this something that you think maybe some calls will start coming to get involved with some bigger, some bigger regional or national stuff?
Right, I've already been talking to a few people even before this fight, so it's a lot in the making right now. I can say, like, if everything end up adding up right and everything, it's gonna be some pretty epic stuff coming real soon. Okay,
hey, well, thanks for your time, man. Good, like I said, you look great tonight. Good stoppage. It was good everything that we talked about on the podcast previously. You brought it to fruition out here in front of the crowd. So. How do you feel about getting a big knockout in front of the home crowd? Because the big knockout came before your fight.
Right.
With Brandon Alexander and Ben Slater. So did you feel pressed to outdo that?
Not at all, because this fight don't have nothing to do with my record or anything of that sort. So it was pretty much a mental thing with me, because of the fact that the last amateur fight I had down here that I fought in Dayton, I ended up basically getting overhyped and everything. Right. So I had a statement to prove to myself and to my home city that the last fight was pretty much a fluke on the amateur side. It was just my nerves going bad. But the Jeff that they seen today is the Jeff they're gonna see from this point on.
All right, man, we'll sit down hopefully soon and, do a little podcast, maybe break down some other fights. Once again, it's the Pay Me No Mind show. I keep messing that up. Your host, Wood, and shutting it down at the Awakening. Take care, man.
Thank you, man.